It's 7 a.m. I'm making matcha, someone's sneezing, and the lunchbox is still empty. Welcome to my real school morning routine of a working mom with a kid who has allergies, and my husband and I have sinus issues. If school mornings stress you out, especially with a little one with allergies, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to show you the exact steps that I do that keeps us safe, on time, and mostly sane. If my son is experiencing his seasonal asthma symptoms, this is what I do the night before to prep. I make sure that he has enough medication to get him through the next day and the day after. I look to see how many sprays and pumps he has left, and if he's running low, I refill them immediately. I also try to pack foods that he won't be struggling to eat the next day, so I start thinking about what type of snacks are easy for him to eat while he's struggling to breathe. If I miss any of these steps, consequence could be that he doesn't eat any food, or he'll eat some and then just not want to eat the rest of the day. I also think about how the weather is going to be the next day. So is it going to be warm? Is it going to be hot? Is it one of those things because we're entering into fall? It's cool in the mornings and hot in the afternoon. I really try to plan his clothes out in advance so that I know if he's wearing long sleeve, long pants, short sleeve, long pants, shorts, long, I try to come up with the different combinations the night before so that I have an idea of what he's going to wear the next day. And that also allows me to see how his symptoms are the next day so I can adjust what he wears accordingly. Because trust me, nothing will slow you down in the morning than looking for an inhaler at 7:55 a.m. Ask me how I know. I typically try to wake up about 30 minutes before I wake up my son, and I use this time like most moms do to scroll on social media, or I will get dressed myself. I really make sure to take this time to mentally prepare to get my son ready for the day, especially if he's having his flare-ups. I usually take this time to breathe and remind myself that it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be intentional. When my son is having his flare-ups, I really try to make sure to gently wake him up. Now, I can be a little obnoxious and start singing first thing in the morning, but when he's having a flare-up and I know he's not feeling good, I really just try to keep it very gentle, cut on the lights very slowly, and just really try to welcome him into the morning. The last thing you want is someone yelling and screaming at you and you don't feel well. You feel me? My son usually doesn't like to eat too much before going to school, so I definitely try to make sure to check his symptoms, give him any medication, let him drink an apple juice, let him watch his tablet, and then we head to school. Now, when we go to school, if my son is having any flare-up, I definitely make sure to let the teacher know. If your school doesn't have it, make sure that your school has backup asthma or allergy medication for your child so that if they do experience any flare-ups, they can go directly to the nurse and they can administer the medication. We also make sure that everyone has the most up-to-date action plan for my son, and this also rests assured that if I get a call from the nurse saying, oh, your son has had a reaction today, I know it was taken care of. Not everybody lives super close to their child's school, so you may not be able to get to them to provide them any medication. So just having this stuff on hand is super important, and also makes you feel a lot more confident that they're not waiting hours and hours to treat your child should anything urgent happen. Sometimes you forget a lot of stuff, and it's okay. You're human, your child's human, so if they forgot to take their homework or they forgot something at school, it's totally fine. Just remind them that we're human. Sometimes you may forget to pack them stuff and then you have to take it to the school. I've done it plenty of times. We're all human, so I really just try to make sure that the drop-off process is not stressful, especially when my son is not feeling his best. Before I pull off, I definitely try to make sure to go over a checklist in my head. Do I have his backpack? Does he have a coat on? Does he have additional clothes? Did I pack his snacks? Water bottle? Does he have a jacket on? Did I brush his hair? How does his face look? Does he have shoes on? I go through all of this just to make sure that he is prepared, because you'll be surprised when you get in the car that you forgot something. So I do a quick checklist before I pull out, because the last thing you want is your teacher or the school calling you because you forgot to put one pair of socks on your child and they're walking around with one shoe or something is missing. It happens. Ask me how I know. If mornings stress you out with your child with allergies, I made an asthma and allergy prep checklist. This is something that is going to be super easy for you to follow to make sure during the seasons of allergy and asthma, you don't forget anything needed to keep your child safe. I will link it in the description box below so that you can download for free right now. And comment what is your biggest morning struggle with getting your child to school in the morning. Let's help each other out. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Put out videos every week helping us moms master motherhood. Make sure to subscribe to my Substack where we can connect more in real time and have real conversations about what is happening in the parenting community. I will also link that in the description box below. And if you want more tips on how to manage your child with seasonal asthma, make sure to check out this video here where I go more into depth of how it is as a family with seasonal asthma and allergies and how the fall and spring kick our Laffy Taffies. See you there.